Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to Hunt Ready today. Got a little video I'm gonna do here on raising backyard pigs. Trying something different here with the GoPro. I got the old selfie stick. We'll see how this works out. But just gonna show you the setup that I'm running here, and it's pretty easy, guys. If you got a little bit of room where you can raise pigs in your backyard, everybody should be doing it, along with chickens. Honestly, I think pigs take less work than the chickens even. So we got 3 pigs here. We'll take you out, and I think they're down. Yeah, they're down here. A little bit of a wallow down there. I don't know. Yeah, pig. Here they come. These are Hampshire Yorkshire crosses. We've done Yorks in the past, and we've done Berkshire. We're giving these guys a try. We're getting them from the same farmer, just a local farmer here in the area. So when you're getting set up with the pigs, there's a lot of there's a lot of videos out there and a lot of homesteaders. I kind of hate that term, but we all raise pigs and chickens. Our grandparents all did it. It's nothing really new to us in this area, raising your own meat, but there's a lot of different ideas on YouTube about what you should and shouldn't be doing. Some guys, some farms say you got to be running all organic and blah blah blah. We're in the Midwest here. I don't even know, honestly don't even know where I could even find organic feed. And when we moved out here and I wanted to start raising our own chickens and all that, it almost turned me off from doing it, because the channels, all the homesteading channels, they want you to be, they recommend organic feed and grass fed, and just not interested in it. So if you're in that same boat and you guys want to see just how really easy it is to raise pigs, check this series out. But these guys are probably in that 40 to 60 pound range when we get them. He's a little smaller than the other 2 here, but don't matter, they'll all catch up and be butchered at the same time. They're they're just super easy animals to raise. We weren't too sure how we were gonna handle, or how they were gonna handle getting along with the chickens. It's the first time the chickens have actually been in with the pigs. We normally raise them down here in the bottom of the pasture and fence it off. We had hair sheep out here last time we had pigs. We didn't raise pigs last year because of corn prices, and we're out of pork, so we're doing pigs this year, even though corn prices are going to be crazy. But we normally just raise them down there. We had 2, and a 16 by 32, so it was 2 hog panels long by 1 wide, and plenty of room for 2 pigs. They were happier than a pig in mud. But this year we got them kind of opened up to the whole pasture for now. We're planning on getting some bottle calves, and I don't know if we'll end up feeding them calves out or not. But so a shelter, really a pig shelter, don't have to be anything crazy. We've got a couple hog houses here that we've had. It's kind of been really cold and rainy this first week that we had them, so I'm glad we had something warm enough for them to go into. But just some straw in there. Hopefully you guys can see that. Give them something to lay in, stay out of the wind. The biggest thing is going to be in the summer, giving them some shade. Then like something with a roof and no sides where they can still get good breezes is ideal. You can see we don't have any shade trees here in the pasture, so we've pulled hay racks in before and had them under there, stuff like that. Don't have to be too crazy. Pallets, anything like that. So feed, for now, while they're still this little, we've got like just a little 2-hole feeder. Works just fine. When they get a little bigger, I've got it's a 1-ton feeder. It's got, I don't know, 8, 10 holes, you know, for them to get into, lids or whatever. That works really good. You can fill it up and it's good for, shoot, a month or better. So basically all you're doing is, you know, check on your pigs, make sure they got water, and it's very, very little time that you have to put into them. That's why they're so easy, in my opinion. But the water, that's a little something different we're doing this year. We're using the pig nipples with a barrel. I've tried it in the past and couldn't get the pigs to drink off of the nipples, or maybe I just didn't try it long enough because I was just worried they weren't going to have water. They didn't figure it out. But I seen a little trick. I forget who showed me this trick. Some homesteading channel. Put a little bit of peanut butter on the nipple there, and you know, they'll get the peanut butter off and figure out that there's water. They figured it out and basically almost instantly. But the pig nipples on there is definitely a good way to go. We've been using like a big tank with a like an automatic water. It's got like a float in there that keeps the tank or the pans full. Well, they, you know, they're out rooting and everything like that, and they'll end up getting those dishes just completely full of mud or feed, and it just gets nasty like really quick, and you're constantly cleaning that out. So the pig nipples ensure that they've got good fresh water, clean water all the time. So far, really happy with how those are working out. And you know, the pig nipples are super cheap. You can build this setup for, this whole setup's less than 50 bucks, depending on what you can find like a food grade barrel for. But you know, it's just PVC plumbed into some pipe nipples there, and the pig nipples just thread onto those. Super easy. While we're over here, let's do the feed. So like I said, I don't care or worry about like an organic, non-GMO, whatever feed. This is just feed we get here at a local feed store. It's corn, soybean, and mineral ground up. And just give you a little look here. So that's what they're eating. I don't know if you guys can see that good. Here, she wants to say hi. What do you think? But yeah, you can pick up these little feeders, and actually this would be plenty big for the whole time, but you know, that'll hold probably 150 pounds or so, maybe ish. But yeah, I think like I said, the feed. So the feed, we got 500 pounds ground and bagged. I get my feed bagged just because I don't have any way to store or haul, you know, just ground feed. So 500 pounds of the grower, which is higher protein content, was like 110 bucks. So that's pretty cheap, really, still. I think years prior, like a 500 pound load might have been maybe in that $80 range. It was under 100, I know, but so still, it's not going to be too bad on prices on raising these pigs. We keep 2 for ourselves, and I've got another one that I'm going to sell. And then also, if something happens and you lose one, you still got 2 for yourself. And by selling that one, it'll almost cover like processing on one of yours. So and pig prices this year have just about a little bit more than doubled from what I had to pay 2 years ago. And that's just going to keep going up, guys. So I think this year is going to be real tough on purchasing any kind of livestock. And we'll see how the feed prices keep going, but definitely it's definitely a good deal. Have your own pork, or any of your own livestock in your backyard, especially right now in these kind of times with food shortages and everything they're talking about. But backyard pigs are like, it's just stupid easy. So you guys, if you're thinking about it, you know, don't hesitate. If you got the room, do it. If you're, you know, frustrated by everybody saying you got to have this or that, you know, people have been raising pigs for a long time, and a lot of guys like to think that they're reinventing the wheel, but it's all been done. And just get out there and get you something, get it in the backyard and see how it does. But appreciate you guys. There'll be some more videos on how these guys are growing, and stay tuned. Appreciate you guys. See you on the next one.